Hello, this is Roger, Low Vision Product Manager here at HumanWare. In this video, I'm going to show you how to turn on and use our new apps application that was added in version 1.6 release. As you can see, I'm in the carousel by default on Prodigy right now, and I have one icon showing at a time on the screen. I'm going to go to the bottom right corner and navigate through my carousel from magnifier to AI assistant to books to files and ultimately to settings. Within settings, which I will tap on now, I will find user interface options among other settings. I'll enter user interface by clicking onto it. And then at the very top of the list in user interface are interface specific options. I'll tap that now. Within interface, I have three options to choose from. One is to adjust my carousel from one icon to two or four. And the one that we want to focus on today is the second, which is applications. I'll tap on applications, and this shows me applications that I have presently turned on within my interface. In this case, you saw them a moment ago, the AI assistant and books. And then I see two more at the bottom that are not turned on presently, distance and apps. The focus of this video is apps. It is not turned on because there's no check mark to the far right. So I'm going to tap on that. A check mark will appear. And now apps has been added to my carousel. I'll back out of my settings options here to the carousel now. And let's navigate to the right in our carousel to finish cycling through. The next option would have been help, and we'll navigate back to magnifier. And one more tap here to AI assistant, books. And now you see next to books, we have added an apps icon within the carousel that was not there a few moments ago. So let's see how this works now that it's been turned on. I will click on apps to open it up. And because this is the first time I'm using it, you'll see that there is only one icon here. There are navigation buttons to the bottom left and right. If I had multiple apps that I've added, which you'll see in a moment, I could scroll through them. Now, the purpose of this app is to give you either immediate access to start and use a Windows application, or if you want to pin them within here so that you can just pin to specific apps and go get them. So let's take a look at how this works. I'll click on Find an App right now. It's going to open up a search bar. To the right of the screen, I can use the scroll bar to scroll through my apps using arrows or the click and drag on the drawbar. I can also tab down into the field and use my arrow keys. If I was on a touch screen, you could scroll with touch. So again, I can do any of those. I'll use my mouse now to click back in the search bar, and I'm going to type in Excel. So there we go. I've found Excel. I'm going to click on that, and it's going to give me the option to A, launch this immediately, or B, pin it within the apps application. So let's see what launch looks like first. Let's click on to launch, and immediately I have two screens going here. I'll drag it down so you can see it. It has opened up Excel, and I can begin working with Excel. If I only had one screen running, it would have opened right over the top of Prodigy there, and in which case I could just minimize and be right back into Prodigy again. Again, because I have multiple screens running, it opened up on another screen and I brought it over so that you could see it here. The other option is to click onto it and pin it. So let's use the pin option instead of the launch option this time. So I'll click on pin, and I can actually continue searching if I want to, but you'll notice that a check mark appeared there. Sorry, I navigated too quickly there. Let's find another one, Word. Here's Word. I'll click on that, and let's tap on pin here as well. You'll see the arrow, or excuse me, the check mark to the far right shows me that I've pinned this. Anything that has a check mark next to it will be pinned. So let's navigate back using the button in the upper left. And I am now back in the root of the apps application. And you'll see that, again, I'm showing one icon at a time. So the first one is to find an app, but I can now navigate through one of three items within the apps application. So if I navigate to the right here, there is Excel. It is now pinned within this application. To the right of that is Word. And then in the upper left, I can hit the back arrow to navigate back out into my carousel. So here's what this looks like in application. I've navigated to books here. I'll hit my right arrow in the lower right corner, go back to apps when I reopen it. And here you'll now see that I have quick access to any application that I want to open up. And now because I moved Excel into my main screen, it's reopened where I opened it last, and there you see it. So this can be extremely useful when you are not using Prodigy in the Windows mode and you don't have access to your taskbar, or you want to have limited access to very specific applications within the Windows environment. You can get quick and easy access to them. And of course, you can find apps and either launch them or pin them for even quicker access each time that you need to use them. As always, I want to recommend that you navigate to the end of the carousel here and see that help icon. You can access documentation. It will take you to the support page of our website to get the user guide, quick start guides, and things like that. And the how-to videos, which you're watching one right here, right now, but this will take you to the full playlist of all of the how-to videos that are available for Prodigy Windows. And then the third item that I want to point out is feedback. Please use this link to send us any feedback on how we can improve Prodigy further to meet your needs as a user of the software. I want to thank you for watching this video, and we look forward to seeing you the next videos that are posted.